that condition that you have, that situation that has been there for so long, is it God who has caused it? Is it really God? Because a lot of times we tend to put the blame on God. We tend to blame God of things He has not yet even done. You know, Job said, though He slay me, yet shall I trust Him. You know, Job did not have a revelation of what was happening. He thought that all the things he was going through were caused by God. He thought that his predicament was caused by God. But for those that have read the scripture right from the beginning, for those that have read the book of Job, you will know that it is the adversary who caused that. Remember that God had put a hedge of protection around Job, and the enemy, the devil, could not touch Job. As long as the hedge of protection was there, Job was prospering. His children were still alive. His business was still working well. He was the wealthiest man around in that area. But when Job said, though he slay me, yet shall I trust him, he was ignorant of the word at that moment. Though he was righteous, but that statement was not a statement of clear knowledge of who God was. Because in God if you look at God's character, God is not interested in destroying the righteous. He is not interested. Why would a loving God destroy somebody? Why would a loving God slay somebody who's righteous? So, that situation that you are going through, brothers and sisters, it is not caused by God. There are many factors that cause conditions. Number one, it is the enemy. While you are sleeping, the enemy sows in seeds. He plants seeds. He puts in weeds. Number two, it could be your own doing. It could be your actions, your words. Some of you are giving information to the enemy. So that's why you see it is very important that you watch what you say, that you put a garrison on your heart. Guard your heart with everything that you do. Guard your heart. So brothers and sisters, before you blame God, before you accuse God, before you say that God caused it, watch. Be careful what you say. That's why you see, you would read in the book of Job that God came and said to Job, where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Where were you when I created the earth? He started questioning Job because Job did not have a clear understanding of God's character. So brothers and sisters, now is the time to pray. Yes, you have a condition. Yes, you are in a situation. Yes, you are being accused. And yes, your enemies have surrounded you. But instead of blaming it on God, instead of even blaming people, instead of even blaming yourself, pray. Pray. Prayer is what works. And also read the word. Read the word. And understand these things. Meditate on the word day and night and speak the word over your condition, and it will live. No condition is permanent. For every condition, there is an expiry date. Just like you would go to a convenience store to purchase a product, and you find that the manufacturers have written an expiry date. Your condition has an expiry date. The enemy thinks he can hold you for so long, but there is a time that condition will expire. So keep praying. It is working, brothers and sisters. No prayer that is prayed in faith is useless. If you pray a prayer of faith, it will work for you. Well, I've come to the end of this video, and I would like you to share this gospel with somebody else. Introduce somebody to this good news. Now, until next time, shalom.